Hi everyone, welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today we are going to be making a delicious Christmas treat, which is a Christmas crack. You can decorate the top however you like. It's going to be wonderful, easy to make, and very, very delicious. So let's get started with the recipe. Okay, so let's get started with our Christmas crack. The first thing you want to do is you want to purchase some saltines. So you'll need some of these, okay? These are just plain crackers that you find at your local grocery store. You can use salted or unsalted. I'm using salted today. So what we're going to do is place that on top of a piece of parchment paper, and under the parchment paper, I have just a cookie sheet here. And I crinkled up my parchment paper so it's nice and flat. And now what I'm going to do is just layer the crackers on the base, and then we will work on our toffee topping. Okay, so we've layered our crackers here. Our saltines are everywhere, and we have 48 crackers. So what you want to do is make sure that they are all even and they're not overlapping. And another important thing is having the right size of pan. I will leave the size in the description box, but if you do use a bigger pan, it's okay, as long as you still use the right amount of crackers so you have the right amount of toffee for everything and it all works out. That's pretty much it. Okay, so into our saucepan, we are going to add in some brown sugar, and we're going to add in some butter as well. Doesn't matter if it's at room temperature or not because it's going to be melting. And now we'll bring this over to our stovetop over medium heat. Okay, so our toffee is complete here. Now what happened was I put it over medium heat on my stovetop, and it was there for around 7 to 8 minutes until everything melts together, very important, and until everything starts to come up to a gentle bubble. You'll notice some bubbles around the middle and the sides, and that is good enough. So around 7 to 8 minutes is usually the correct time. Be patient with it, don't higher the temperature, just keep stirring as you go along. Make sure you don't just leave it aside and come back because it can easily burn. So that's that. Our toffee is ready. You don't want to allow it to sit. You want to use it right away. So now we're going to bring in our layered crackers that we layered previously. We're going to place this on top, and I'm just going to spread it with an offset spatula. And then I will show you the next step. Okay, so this is great. Now you want to make sure when spreading your toffee that you are patient with it so your crackers don't move around too much. Just try and do it as best as you can and it will be perfect. Now we're going to take our crackers and toffee, place it in our oven that has been preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to leave it in there for 8 minutes, and then we will remove it and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so our saltines and our toffee just came out of the oven, and now just continue preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Just leave it on because we will be putting it back. So what we're going to do now is take some semi-sweet chocolate chips and just place it all over here. You can also use a good quality of semi-sweet chocolate, dark chocolate, bitter chocolate, whatever chocolate that you prefer. Just make sure it is a good quality chocolate. So now what we are going to do is place this back into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes, and only 2 minutes. We're just melting our chocolate here so it will be spreadable, and then we can spread it with an offset spatula. Okay, so while our Christmas crack is in the oven, melting our chocolate, you want to have your toppings ready. So what I'm going to use here is some mini M&Ms, but you can use any topping that you prefer, some chopped pecans, walnuts, anything that you prefer, sprinkles even will work great. And just make sure you have it ready once your crack is out of the oven. Okay, so just to make it a little more Christmassy, we're going to add some Christmas sprinkles. Now I've already added the M&Ms as I showed you, so we're just going to add just a few to give it a nice Christmas touch. Okay, so now we'll leave this at room temperature and allow it to completely cool to room temperature. Once it's done that, then you want to place this into the fridge for a couple of hours until it is nice and firm, and then we will be able to crack it and eat it. Okay, so my Christmas crack was at room temperature for 1 hour, and then I placed it in the fridge just as it is for 2 hours. It is nice and firm and ready to be cracked. You can cut it up neatly and, you know, cut it whatever way you like, but I'm just going to crack it and make it beautiful and festive. And I'm just going to take this out here and place it on a cooling rack, just so it's easier. It is delicious, easy to make, and over the top. You really need to give this a try. Make this for the holidays. Your family is going to love it, I promise you that. And that's about it. If you want to look us up on TikTok and Instagram, the links will be in the description box below. And if you're interested in any of our bakeware or any of our products in any of our videos, you will find it on our Amazon storefront, and the link will be in the description box below along with the recipe as well. And that's pretty much it. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.